I am filming in my car. I don't know why I'm bored. Waiting on my wings from Wingstop. They said it was going to take 14 minutes, so hopefully I can make a video in 14 minutes. And people don't walk by my car and think I'm freaking crazy. Anywho, so I didn't get a chance to do What the Fuck Wednesday last week, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was kind of pissed off on Wednesday, so I just felt like it wasn't worth it. But, yeah, so I don't want to say that I didn't think it wasn't worth it. I think that I didn't want to get on here and say, you know, some inappropriate things and, you know, make my life harder than it already is. So, anyway, on a light note, I'm sorry because, you know, I'm holding this camera or whatever, kind of probably crooked, but sorry about that. Yeah, so this lady comes into the salon at school, and I was working the front desk, and, you know, she checks out or whatever after she gets her hair cut. Now, me and my friend K2 were just talking about this. I love Asians. I do. I don't discriminate. I try not to stereotype as much as I could, and I try to be open and loving of all races. Well, this Asian motherfucker makes me feel like Asians just don't get it. Like, they don't get it. They don't know, or something in their makeup that makes them not pay attention to you. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But, so she comes to the counter, and, you know, I've checked her out, and I'm waiting for her to give me the money. Well, she's just standing there, you know. Like, it's evident you're checking out. There's supposed to be some exchange of some type of funds, and yeah, she didn't get that memo. So I'm steady asking her, are you ready to check out? That'll be, you know, $9. You know, I said this more than enough times, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, why the fuck you not responding to me? Why are you not responding? Why are you don't have to say anything, just give me the goddamn $9. So when she finally, you know, because I ended up saying, is it going to be cash or charge? So she finally decides to give me cash. So she gives me cash. I check her out. I give her change. And all of a sudden, the bitch wants to give me a 50% off coupon. And I'm like, first of all, why don't you use that on a big transaction? Like, when you're going to get some hair color or something like that. Because 50% of $9 is like $4.50. And is it really worth it? Is it really worth it when you could save so much more, you know? I don't know. Whatever. So she tries to give me this coupon afterward, and I'm like, look, bitch, I already cashed you out. Like, I already put the money in the cash drawer, and I've already given you your change, so why the fuck are you still, like, I don't even fucking get it. I was so pissed because now my drawer is going to be short $4.50 because one of the instructors come and she's like, just put that in the drawer and just give her the $4.50. And I'm thinking to myself, no, what I'm going to do is tell her, use it next time because I already cashed you out. But of course I had to do what the instructor said, even though she was fucking wrong, because the director ended up telling me that I should have told her she should use the coupon on her next visit. That's the logical thing to do. So, anyway, yeah, another thing, like, people use your stuff, right? And typically when you're using somebody's stuff, you're supposed to take care of it. And you're supposed to make sure it doesn't get in harm's way, that you don't lose it and shit like that. Well, obviously my little cousin didn't get the memo. Now, she's about 13 years old. She should know by now. There's just certain shit you just don't do with other people's shit. Now, their phones was off. I'm sorry, that sounded so hood. Their phones were off a while ago. And so I allowed her little brother to use my phone because I have two lines. of course, I work for the phone company, so they're pretty cheap. So I wasn't tripping. So I let them use the phone or whatever, and I told him specifically, do not let this phone leave the house. Well, James ended up getting a phone for his birthday, so Lynn has been using my phone to watch YouTube, to look at videos, to play games, you know, whatever. And, yeah, so she decided to break the rule and take my fucking phone to school. Got caught with the phone, and a week later, when her mom is looking for the phone, she decides to start laughing and said they took it up at school. First of all, what the fuck is funny is what I want to know. Second of all, when the fuck would you gonna say something about not having my fucking phone? Like, I know I don't use it, and that's cool. Just because I don't use it doesn't mean that it should just be lingering in some teacher's drawer at school. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, I was so pissed that I couldn't even be pissed. You know, I was really calm, and I was like, when were you gonna say something? Well, so-called her mom tells me, you know, she got it or whatever, so she's fussing and cussing or whatever. And then I think she hit her like twice with a belt. Like, really? Okay, whatever. I'm not going to tell anybody how to discipline their kids, and I don't think that you should be beat to, you know, within an inch of your life, but I do think, like, more than 2 pops, she's 13 years old, like, chastise her ass or something. Like, I don't know. I'm just really sick of the stupid shit that happens or whatever between me and my family, and I'm just ready to move. Oh my God, it's so frustrating, and I'm like, why the fuck haven't I moved yet? You know, like, that's my own fault because I need to be hustling. But oh, you better believe, since this last incident I'm about to discuss happened, I am definitely, like, on my way out the door. I love my aunt. I do, and I appreciate everything that she has done for me and, you know, is currently doing for me. But it's just a certain way that you communicate with other adults, you know. I just want to know, like, what the fuck made her discuss something that she should address with me, with her kids? Like, I don't know. I don't know what was said specifically, because what I was told, she said, really didn't happen. So, you know, she never told me what actually happened. But, my cousins with an S ran off and left my daughter for school or whatever. And so I get to the bus stop, I pop them or whatever, and I'm like, why the fuck did y'all leave her? Because she was still sleeping or whatever. Now, I was in a car wreck, and since the weather has been changing in Texas, it's hot, cold, like my back and neck have been aching. So I've been taking like muscle relaxers to get to sleep. Well, I didn't wake up that morning or whatever, and typically I wake up to Cole Winter's hair, and her clothes are always laid out the night before, so she can dress herself and brush her teeth and wash her face or whatever. And so face, and then yeah, I look over, and it's like 6:50, and my baby is still asleep. So I wake her up, I get her dressed, I comb her hair, I walk her to the bus stop. Again, I pop those two, and I'm like, why the fuck did y'all leave her? You know? And they're like, well, Lynn didn't say anything, but James, his grown ass, which is why I don't understand why they don't leave him out of grown folks' business, because he's like a little asshole. He thinks he knows everything, and he already acts like he's grown, and then you put him in grown folks' business, and he feels like he has a place in grown folks' business, you know? So he's like, my mama said, you think you all that, you never want to clean up on your off days, you want people to do too much for you, and it's not our responsibility to wake Winter up for school. Cool beans. Alright, so you don't have to wake my baby up for school, but when y'all asses was about to be late the other day, I woke y'all up. You know, when y'all didn't wake up, I got my ass up, and I was like, hey, hurry up and get up, because if you guys don't get ready in like 10 minutes, you're going to be late for school. Yeah. And then, too, why the fuck should I have to clean up after everybody on Tuesdays and Wednesdays? Yeah, those are my off days. Y'all don't even clean up, you know? And when y'all wash the dishes and shit, they be half washed. I feel like y'all need to wash the motherfuckers until y'all get it right. That's how I feel. But I do clean up. The thing is that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm not going to be the maid of the house and clean up 2 bathrooms, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. I'm just not going to do it because that's not how it's supposed to go. Because I pay my share, and so we all should equally clean up. I clean up after myself. I never eat at home, so why should I be washing the dishes other than the fact that my daughter eats? And, I do go ahead and wash the dishes every now and then, but you're not going to tell me when, to wash them. Those are chores that I feel like children should do, unless the parent feels like doing it, and I do wash the dishes enough, I think, but that's just beside the point. I just really wanted to vent about that because I really felt like it was fucked up. And then, I think the next day my daughter ate rice for dinner. Why? I don't know. I was at school. And when I came home, she was sleeping. But they ate Taco Bell. So I just want to know, when the fuck did my child start eating like whatever was in the pantry while everybody else ate out? Like I would never do my family or friends or any stranger that way, for that matter. I don't know. The shit's just is getting crazy and it has to be stopped. And so I will be moving. Hopefully, like, by the end of this month, I gotta go. So, thanks for listening, you guys. I needed to vent. Some other shit happened. I'll address it on the WTF Wednesday for this week. Sorry for the delay. Been going through some shit. But thanks for tuning in. Bye.